Steam users have spent $19 billion on games that they have never played. I know most of us are desensitized to that number thanks to Forbes' list of richest richest people around the world. But let's paint the picture, shall we? If you were to have $1 million in cash, this is how it would be. Dream much? And check this one out. This right here is $19 billion. And notice how you can't even see the end of it until I zoom out. If these users were to band together to form a Steam nation, that country would be higher than 61 countries around the world in the list of countries ranked by their GDP. Now, have gamers really wasted away $19 billion just like that? Well, not really. Devil is in detail, and this thing was not even in detail. This data that he has accumulated was of only 10% of all registered Steam accounts, which is around 73 million in SteamIDFinder's database. And from there, he was able to calculate that collectively there is around $1.9 billion worth of games that have been purchased, but there is total play time of 0 hours. And as logic dictates, to get 100% of all gamers, he just multiplied that number by 10 and got $19 billion. Now the value of those games was at the current price. So even if the gamers had purchased it at discount or at sale or even for free, that was not factored in this computation, because people tend not to play those games which they have purchased at discount or for free. Or maybe it's even possible that the current price is lower than from what they have purchased. Now the second grading mistake that the author did was the sample size. As I mentioned before, the original figure is only 10% of the Steam users, which came around $1.9 billion, and to get to 100%, he just multiplied it by 10. Ideally, in an ideal world, this might not make sense. What about in real world? Well, in real world, this does not make any sense. Now, to understand why this article was authored in the first place is because in-depth journalism in gaming is not what they're looking for. What they are after is adjectives like pile of shame, billions, millions, highly inflated figures that put gaming in general in bad light. Yes, people purchase games just to never play them ever again in their entire life. What's more, most of the gamers have games in their Steam library where they have not invested more than a couple of hours. Don't believe me? Check your own Steam library and let me know what games you have not even played. If Ed Smith, the author, had factored in all these variables, maybe this figure might have been believable to some extent. But with all these assumptions, when you come to this figure, we all know what was your intention, buddy. And hey, these topics are really close to my heart and I want to share them to as many people as possible. So please go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel, because it would motivate me to make even higher quality videos and cover more topics like these that actually impact us.